All right, gang. Welcome back. Welcome back to another Checo Forex live stream. I hope everybody's having a fantastic day. Yeah, let's dive in. Got on a little bit later than I wanted. Had to do an upgrade on my system here. It's a little longer than expected, but we're on. We're on here, and we got a brand new 4-hour candle opening here. And take a look at gold right quick. Right. All right, so we got our levels right up here, and got our lows down here. I would say right about here. Yeah, that should be good. All right, so this is the range we're in off the 1 hour, right? So we pulled down this morning, and the wick now to about excuse me 29.31, right? Made a nice bounce back up to retest this level right up here. We just shy of that level there, but let's see if we're gonna break through there. And this is the new all-time high right up here, so 29.56 and change. Not sure if this thing is gonna start dropping now and come back, after coming back up and testing this area here. It's gonna come right back down. So we'll wait and see. How did the 4 hour on gold? Let's take here. So we did get a bearish closure here after we got a nice pull up. Gold might continue down. I mean, we might come make a top wick here and then come down and take out the lows and drive right back down, right? So yeah, definitely have to wait for that closure. Let's take a look at the NASDAQ. NASDAQ is looking. Let me delete this. I do have something I want to show you guys. Let me go into. So, this was the Sunday open here, right? And we gapped up slightly here. Jeez, we gapped up here, and then we kind of just ranged here, and then boom, we got this drop, correction, and then the drop. So what levels should we be expecting? Right, this is what the way I had it measured up. Um, in the immediate, let me see if I can find that fib. I think it's here. Let me see what it's in. Dang it, this thing, bro, is so annoying. All right, let me see if I can. I'll drag it back up. I think it has to be higher. Right up into this. This thing gets so annoying because it's glitching on me. That's not where I wanted there. It's this high right here that I want. There we go. All right. So this is where we're at here. Now, once we made this move down, came back, tested this level here, then just dropped, took out the lows, and bottomed out here. This was the low down here. So I could be expecting a retest of this level, or maybe the 38% here. We might come back up, make a little bit of a correction, and then we should continue down. The reason why I'm gonna wait for some sort of correction, maybe to this resistance here, or maybe even this one here, to look for any sell opportunities. The reason why I want to do that, let me delete this. This thing was like extremely annoying. Let me go into the daily. I wanna go over something real quick here off the daily time frame, and very, very, very important factor. Let me go back. This is August. Yeah, this was August. Okay, so I want to go from these lows here. I'm just gonna stretch this out here. Let's go right here. All right. So if we're looking at this trend line, right? So once we started on this bull run around August, right? We started making this move up, and as a matter of fact, I think it stretches even further. I want to make this right here. Let me see if I can go back. Yeah, no, this is it right here. All right. So look at this here. We were, on this massive bull run here, and now if you look at this trend line here, look at how we clearly closed below here. So we made a big move down on Friday, then today, make this top wick, then flip, and now we got a confirmation below, right, off this trend line here. So now that we confirm below, I could expect NASDAQ to, maybe pull up, right, retest that level there, and then we should see a continuation now. But I think that this thing is about to rip. This thing is about to rip, and let me see. Yeah, it might be this level here. So at our first target off the daily will probably be this support level right here. So you see this level right here, and then right here we got this wick here. So yeah, we might make a bit of a pullback, right? Small pullback up, retest the area that just broke below, and then we should see a push down, I would say at the very least, to that 20,700 range, more or less, right? That's my expectation on gold, and I'm sorry, on the NASDAQ. So yeah, during Asia, the NASDAQ doesn't move much. I'm gonna wait for some sort of a pullback here, make a top wick here, and then we could look for the flip and then continuation down to our targets. All right, so we'll be waiting on that. We're kind of bouncing off here, forming this. We formed the support here already on this drop now. So we formed this little minor support right here, right? Around 21,334, 35-ish. So let's see if we make a run up, we make a lower high. So I would say maybe that fib level, right around that 420, something like that, maybe halfway. See how I formed this support here? This now form resistance, right? So we might get a test right up here around that, what was that, 21,434, 435. Make a little push up here and then continue down. That's possible on the NASDAQ, right? But I'm expecting further down movement after it makes a correction here. So we'll wait on that. And gold, looking to move down here. Let's see, 4 hour. Yeah, the 4 hour, I mean, I still believe that the gold is gonna make a move up, but we need to close above this resistance right here. Not 100% on this here just yet. I don't see a good entry here. Maybe let's take a look at the small time. Yeah, so on the 30-minute, we do have a little bit of support that formed right here. Right there. Right off these candles here. You see that wick there? So we try to break down, came up, closed above. This candle wicked right into it. Now it's bouncing back up. So we do have a bit of a support level here, but I don't know. I know it's gonna want to start running up here and breaking the highs here. We'll really see a good setup here. Bitcoin already had this level marked up here, but look at this. Look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin dropped right to that support level, and then we got a nice bounce up. Now it's coming back down. I think if we get a closure below there, yeah, so it's gonna be a nice drop down. You see that support level is right down here. Yeah. Closure below there. I mean, there's a lot of range to down to about 73,000. Jeez, I don't know if Bitcoin gonna make that big a move back down to 73, but it's possible. If this candle closes below here, it's probably going to drop. So it's currently trading at that support level there. So let's see. Are we going to bounce or are we going to break below? I think it's going to break below and drive down. Let's see. You know, Bitcoin's just been nothing going on Bitcoin. You know, made that high at 109 and it's been coming down ever since. So nothing happening there, right, gang? So gold, look at this 4 hour. Look at gold on the 4 hour. My goodness. I mean, it's just running. I don't know. I don't see gold coming down. I mean, it will have to probably break this support level right here, around 28.82, for me to, you know, turn bearish on this gold run here. You know, but I'm bullish on gold. You know, even though we can always expect some sort of correction, but it's ranging here anyway. Look at that. Gold is just ranging here. It's kind of trading a little bit higher in the range here, but it hasn't broken out yet. All right, well, let's see. Let's wait and see. All right, let me take a look at let me search it here. Yeah, click getting it up here. You have a sell on GJ. I'm gonna take a sell here on GJ on stream. All right. Okay. Yeah. It stops at 189. All right. There it is. All right. So we got a bit of a drive here on GJ. Yeah, I think we're gonna, go back down and grab these wicks down here. You can see GJ's on a downtrend here. You see that? Got the high, lower high, lower high, lower high, lower high. We could expect continuation to the downside, but a small risk here. Stops are just above the previous 1 hour wick here. And yeah, we getting some sells here. All right, we're in profit here. Earning about 10 pips profit right now, more or less. Filtering in, that's the info to the signal here. You see. Let's see if we move here to the downside. So we got this pullback here on gold. I think I had that 30-minute. Yeah, there's this 30-minute support here. I don't know. I might be inclined to take this off the 30-minute, but we'll probably have to get a closure below here. I'm not so sure I want to sell it. I think we made this nice impulsive move up, made a bit of a correction. Now we could continue to push up. I might look for buys if we come back down to this area, maybe even come down, grab this wick, and then potential flip back up. We'll see. Yeah, so when you look at the daily, we got all these wick rejections here right at this support level, and made a bottom wick, got a beautiful rejection to the upside. This could be a pullback here. You see how we came down, made this wick down here to about 29.45, and now we're reflipping. So the daily can flip bullish here. So the daily bias, I might consider a buy here. What's this low here? It's about a 50 pip stop loss. Yeah, again, let's see. We're about to get a 30-minute closure here, and it's definitely respecting this level. It came down, tapped right in there. Gonna close bullish here. We get a bottom wick on the next 30-minute candle. I'll probably look for a impulse entry right here. All right, let's see. Yeah, 3 seconds left here. We're probably gonna close above here. All right, so let's see. Let's see. We got a bottom wick here. Yeah, there we go. Let's see a bigger pullback here. There we go. All right. Come down a little bit more. I'll look for an impulse entry here. All right, gang, I took a buy right here. Excuse me. Yeah, my stops are going to be below this wick, right where they are there. I'll just round it to 45 here. So 2945 is our stops. And yeah, definitely looking to break the high. So apologize. All right. All right. Ooh, all right. So we're in profit. All right, gang. Beautiful trade. Beautiful. Okay, so we're in. Yeah, it's going. Oh man, it's moving up nicely. All right, so we're running about 11 pips profit on this trade right now. I want to see if we can come up and take out these highs. Let's see if partial profits there at that point. But yeah, it's looking good so far. We're about 13 pips or so. All right. Let's see if this thing's gonna run up for us right now. Okay, let me take a quick look at GJ real quick before I come back to this. Yeah, we got this GJ trade up. I don't usually trade GJ much, but yeah, we're definitely in profit here on GJ as well. It's looking good. Let's look this to the 1 hour. There we go. Yeah. So we did get that bearish close. We got the wick. Candle flipped. And the new candle made its top wick here. Now we took out the lows here. So I could expect the further down. I mean, look, this candle has no bottom wick. I mean, at the very least, come down, make this wick. We have a minor support level here around 188.980. So, you know, we could make a bit of a push down here, make some solid profits on this trade, but we got to give it time to move. So, but we're definitely in profit on GJ. For those wondering what my entry was, there it is right here. And yeah, we're currently running in profit here. We'll keep an eye on that throughout the night. Haven't made any adjustments on the stop loss on GJ yet. Gold. Let's come back to gold. Gold's running for us here. Goodness, look at that run up we made and ran up on us right quick. But yeah, so right now we're running about 10 pips in profit at the moment on gold. Yeah, we come back up. If we were able to break those highs, we should run up here. But it's looking good for now, gang. So let's hang tight and wait. That's why I talk about the wick entries. Look, excuse me. Look at the way we came down. You see these wicks here? Look at all the rejection. So that support level is holding strong. This current candle came tap right into that level. Once we reflipped on us, that's when we took our entry. That impulse entry, you know, not an easy thing to do, I would say, but it's you know, when you're able to understand where your levels are, you can more or less predict, you know, for lack of a better word, you know, predict where the market is going to push down to, right? So we already saw that level respecting, took our chance here. We saw how it bounced off. Once it flipped, we took that entry, and now we're in very good profit, running about 12 pips here. So yeah, it's looking good. We can come back and take the highs out. I'm probably gonna go break even here. All right, that's the information to this trade here. So we'll hold for now. Come on, give us that push. I want to take out those highs. Yeah, this is better now. Yeah, so we're up about 12 pips here. Let's see if we keep running up here. So we got about 14 minutes till this candle closes here. Let's see how, hopefully we can see what push up here. I want to close bullish. Excuse me. Yeah, bullish closure here would be good. But if this candle ends up flipping here, we gotta be careful. This might not want to come and flip and take out its own low and drive down on us here. But we're still in slight profit, about 4 or 5 pips here. If we close below here, we'll probably be looking to manage risk here. I want to see if this thing can still respect the support level and then bounce back up. There's GBP, JPY. Let me go take a look at this trade. I don't know. I'm not liking the price action too much anymore. I don't know, gang. I mean, it's slightly trying to push down, but it's just not. I do like this closure here. I would like this thing to start pushing down a little bit. I don't know. I mean, we're only running about 10 pips profit here anyway. You know what, gang? So we had this resistance that we broke out of. You know, this thing probably came down, retest, that we wanted to pull up. All right, you know what, gang? I'm gonna close here. Just gotta do one thing here. All right, gang. Yeah, I closed my positions here. I took my profits there on GJ. It was about 10 pips, little over 10. All right, yeah. So we took about 10 pips on that trade. Then I jumped out. Just keep an eye on this trade now. I'm gonna just hold on to gold for now. So yeah, we grabbed 10 pips there on GJ. Not horrible, but it's so good. Just update on my platform that I took that profit. We're still in the gang here. Let's see here. So we got about 8 minutes to this candle closure. I think if we remain above this support level, we could expect a flip eventually. But let's see. Let's see. We were running up nicely, but kind of pulled back on us. So our stops are below this previous 1 hour low here. That's where our stop loss is set. And now let's see if this candle is going to hold this support. All right, gang. All right, hang tight. I'll be right back, gang. All right, we got a candle closure. It looks like we closed below here, but yeah, let's see. We might look to manage risk here. Let's see if this candle's gonna pull down, maybe flip back up. Now move this support level down here. See here we had this resistance level, broke above, came down, formed the support here, respected, and then we got that push up. And here we closed above. Now we came down, retested, but I want to come down, maybe perhaps test this level right before we bounce up. So there's still a chance here that we'll continue to move up. And NASDAQ might want to come back up and test this resistance level right here. That were to come up here around 434, 435, 21, 434. Might consider a sell entry here if we respect that level, and then take it back down and continue the downtrend here. All right, so gold is starting to push back up for us here. All right, yeah, we're only down about 4 pips here. Very little drawdown zone. Hey, Markel, breakdown. I mean, I did the breakdown really, but I'll do them real quick here. So on gold here, we took an entry earlier when this candle closed here. Once we made this bottom wick, when we flipped up, we took an entry here, and we ran up in profit here a little bit, but then it flipped on us here. Currently, this level right here, I'm on the 1-hour chart, so we have this resistance level here. We broke above, came down, formed this support here, right at that resistance, previous resistance turned support. So we have that level there. We came down and tapped into that area and flipped up. So we might come back down perhaps and test this level here before we bounce. Our stops are right below this this wick low here. So yeah, waiting for this for gold to kind of make this minor correction here before we continue up. Yeah. Also, the buys, right? So let me get rid of this here for a second. So yeah, so we had this daily candle, right? Previous daily candle came down, gave us this bottom wick, right? And then reflipped. It came down early in the day, right? Early this morning during the New York session. And then we got this flip, closed strong bullish, took out the previous daily high, and actually took out this other high from the previous day. So we did make this wick up here, came down a little bit here, but we closed strong bullish. So to me, this is a bottom wick, right? So then reflip bullish. So yeah, I expect this thing to take out the previous daily highs and then continue to drive up. That's the expectation here. So we took our entry and we're holding it now. Yeah, we're down about 12 pips in drawdown at the moment on this trade. Yeah, I took a look at it right before, or I don't know, I'm not sure if I was after, but earlier in the stream, yeah, I definitely looked at the daily time frame and kind of had that bias because we closed strong bullish, and took out the previous daily highs. Yeah, that tells me that gold wants to continue to move up, right? Now, if you notice, look at this bottom wick here from the previous day. Look at the bottom wick for this day. So sometimes these bottom wicks can be pretty steep before we get a flip. So I'm hoping that's not the case here. We already have somewhat of a bottom wick on the daily. You can tell here, we kind of came down, made a bottom wick, and hopefully we get this to continue to push up and flip. I'll tell you this: once this daily candle flips bullish, once we flip, we should continue up, especially if we take out the previous daily high. So not sure if it'll happen during our stream. I mean, I usually stay on a couple hours, but hopefully we won't have to stay on too long before this thing flips, but we'll see. We will see. All right, cool. Yeah. If you're learning, that's perfect. It's good to look at all the time frames. I like to look at the daily. Once we get a daily closure, I like to take a look at how the previous daily candle closed, and in this case closed strong bullish after making a pretty steep wick to the downside. Went down, tested that support level at about 29, 22, 23 or so, but yeah, we tapped right into that support level. And yeah, early this morning, real early, I don't know, maybe around 6 in the morning or so, something like that. Or yeah, I think it was early in the morning. I think I took that buy down there, and I took an entry at 2923. And yeah, I'm actually still holding that trade. So yeah, let's see if I wouldn't mind. I mean, I know it's more drawdown. Not that I'm asking for more drawdown, but it'll be a healthy correction to this move up here. You can, come down and kind of test this area here. We can respect this and stay above this level. then we should start seeing the price flip from there. So let's see what happens. Am I a swing trader? No, I'm not a swing trader. I don't typically do swing trades. Um, but I've held trades for a day or two at the most, perhaps. But no, I just do mostly day trading. I go by the ranges. I trade. I would say 90% of the time off the 1 hour time frame, but then I'll look at the smaller time frame sometimes to identify an entry, and I use the higher time frames to get my bias. Sometimes also on the 4 hour closures, I tend to use these to determine if I'm gonna expect a bottom wick. If we're looking for a buy, get a bottom wick to then flip and so on and so forth. So, but yeah, most of my entries will always come off the 1 hour time frame. I use the 1 hour for everything pretty much. If I trade proper, I got a prop firm account, a funded account, and I also have my personal live account as well. What's my opinion on? Well, I guess it's different for everybody. The prop firms have all these rules, and you have daily limits, and also that new thing they came up with now with the consistency rule, which is a little bit annoying. I haven't had an issue with it, you know, personally, but I know it's been challenging. I've spoken to many of my students that have ran into some issues with the consistency rule, and some of them allow you to trade news, sometimes you can't. On my live account, on my personal account, there's no particular restrictions. You trade with your own capital, and I can trade news. I can hold over the weekend. Some prop firms don't allow you to hold over the weekend. Some do. So I guess it would depend on your personal, I guess how you prefer to have certain things set up. But it's good to trade with other people's money. So prop firms are good when it comes to that. I use Top One for one of my prop firm accounts, and they're currently funded. Basically you skip the challenge and you just purchase a funded account right off the bat. Um, they allow you to hold on the weekends. You get instant payouts, but as long as you're within that consistency rule, I think it's 20% or lower. And yeah, it's good. The prop firms. If for someone that might not have $5,000 to start up with, you can get funded with 25,000 to start up with. You can get funded with 25,000, 50,000, up to 200,000 um, per account. I think they fund you, I think 400,000 total. So yeah, so you can scale up with a prop firm too. So if you're trading well and you're consistently making about 3% a month in profits, they'll increase your capital by like 25 grand, every 3 months or so. So there's benefits to trading with a prop firm. It's like I said, it's low risk as well, right? Because you buy an account for $400 or $500, and that's the risk you take. If you end up losing your account, that's all you lose. But it's different if you put up 5-10 grand to start a live account on your own, and you lose that money. you know, higher risk, I would say. So yeah, I think that they're both good, but for someone that might not be, you know, experienced in trading, you know, I would say just start up with a prop firm, you know, because again, it's low risk. And then you take some trades, and hey, listen, you know, you can take it slow, use proper risk management, and I think you'll be fine. Ooh, strong push here, right into that support level. Let's see if we're gonna hold up here. A lot of time left on this candle, so we got about 42 minutes. All right, yeah, we made a pretty strong move down here. Yeah, let's see if this level right here to the left, let's see if that's gonna hold out, or are we gonna come down, because we might want to come down and take out these lows, but our stops are right below that. So if we break this and close below, it's more likely than not we're probably gonna make a bigger correction before we flip. If that's the case, you know, we'll get stopped out. It's about 43 pip stop loss here. But if this level holds here, it'll push price back up, and we should be good to go. Um, but yeah, I'm anticipating that daily flip. But again, going back to what I was saying, right? The uh, the wicks, right? So these wicks can be pretty steep, and sometimes, you know, you can't really tell. Sometimes these wicks are not as big. For example, give me an example. All right, this candle came down, but I'm talking about a candle that went up. This candle, we got a strong push up, but this wick, you know, was a minor pullback, and then we flipped. But these wicks like this, look at this. These drops are massive, you know, 200 pips. See, this candle dropped all the way down here and then reflip before the end of the day. I mean, what's to say this candle's not gonna come and make a wick maybe up to this level, right? To the body of this candle, right? Drop to about 29.40 before we flip. And that happens sometimes, but you know, I'm almost certain that this candle will end up flipping bullish before the daily closure. But we're still in it, gang. We're still in it here. Yeah, not always being in a trade, Markel, is it's a good move. You know, discipline is a huge factor in trading. I'd say that is probably the hardest thing that I had to do is you know, and I believe I tell you the truth, I haven't even mastered the discipline in this game. I've gotten much better at it throughout the years, but that was the hardest thing to master is discipline. You know, the FOMO, you know, things like that, or the revenge trading, you know, or whether it's extending your stop loss or removing your stop loss entirely. I mean, I've been there, I've done that. I've been in a trade where I'm saying it's gonna go up, it's gonna turn around or whatever, and I end up either taking the stop loss off, and I've done all that. I've been there. Now, you know, I learned to understand that losing a trade here and there is part of the game. You know, what I do is you stick to your plan, trade your plan, and you know, try to take the highest probability setups, and you'll be fine. I always teach my students in my platform. You know, I always tell them, listen, you know, win or lose, if you traded your plan, you stuck to your strategy and your plan, you did the right thing, regardless if you lose. Ooh, okay, we're pushing down here. We might look to take out these lows here. Let's see. Let's see if this wick is gonna flip right back up. Oh, yeah, stacking. You know, I used to do that too. The stacking killed me many times. You know, anticipating, you know, you get a pullback 30, 40 pips, then you open up a second position, a third position. And I've seen some traders on stream do that, you know, sometimes. And, you know, everybody, it can work for some people, you know. I mean, with experience, you might be confident, you know what you're doing. And again, if it's part of your plan, you can do that. But I personally, I'm not a big fan of that. You know, I take that one position and then let it play out. You know, I use my proper lot size, my proper risk management, and good to go. This particular trade, I'm risking less than 1% here, 43 pips. But although it's 43 pips, I mean, if you used, you know, a lot size that's, you know, that pretty much puts you, your margin levels, you know, you over leverage on your account, then you should exercise proper risk management, you know. But you know, based on the lot size I'm using, based on my account balance, I'm risking way less than 1%. I think it's 0.7% on this trade. So it's a small risk for me, you know. Technical stop loss, you know, right below the previous 1 hour wick when we got in. That's where our stops are, and that's it, you know. Now we didn't break the low here. Ooh, we missed the low by a few pips here. See, more than anything, if we haven't been taken out by then, the next let's say the next 36 minutes or so, uh, you know, I mean, we can always flip bullish, which would be fantastic. But I would prefer, at the very least, in this particular case, we can close right above that, you know, this support level we have right here. We can, you know, remain above that. We should be good. You know, to maybe make a small wick here and then continue to push up. But we close below, and if we haven't gotten stopped out, but we're getting close here, gang. Let's see. Ooh. If I trade any other set, no, nah, I only do the Asia because you know, I get too busy with my trading platform during the day, so I don't stream. You know, I stream now at night. You know, it's more for educational purposes. You know, sometimes, you know, I'll take a shot at a trade like I did tonight. You know, and if I see something, you know, we get in. But it's more to, you know, do more of what I'm doing right now. It's more educational purposes. You know, try to just help a fellow trader out, right? You know, and it's a little learning curve for me. You know, it's a good way to study the charts. You know, I get comments from you guys. You know, people tell me, hey, listen, you know, this candle, you know, on the higher time frame, so and so, and you know, I'll go over there and take a look, and you know, we're all learning together here. But yeah, I get on to mostly to teach. You know, try to pass down the knowledge. You know, things I've learned throughout the years. But I do trade the New York session. But I have a signals platform and also like a trading academy. So, you know, I have clients and students and stuff like that. So I send out trade signals, you know, chart markups, market analysis, you know, and yeah. Yeah, we're about 5 pips from the stop loss here, gang. Let's see if we're gonna survive this. Will we flip, or is it gonna come and tap us out here? Look here, cuz. Getting close here. Yeah, I'm still in here. And we just, yeah, we took out the lows here already. So we already took out the lows here, but let's see if it'll reflip back upwards. Or is it gonna tap us out here? Yeah, you can see we already took out the lows here. What took us out here? Let me see. Did it take me out? Yep. Yeah, I got tapped out here again. All right. Wow, tapped me out by a pip. All right, stops hit here. All right, no big deal, right? These things happen. Look, we just came down a little too much here. Again, let's take a look at the daily just one more time. This is my expectation, right? We're gonna come down, right? Probably make a bigger wick here. We might pull down a little bit further. Let me get rid of these lines. I want to show you guys something, right? If you take, let's say, all right, let's do this retracement, right? So we're gonna go with the previous daily high all the way. Where was the low here? Oh, sorry, wait. It's actually over here. This thing is so annoying. Right? And you take it to the low, right? So this is what we're looking at, right? So see the 50% retracement here? We might make a bigger push down. So what level is this? About 2943. So this is possible, right? So we might make a steeper wick down, right? Come down right to that 50% level right there. And then we could look for the buys up, right? So if I'm probably not going to stay on stream that long, but if we do come down to about 2943, 29440, more or less, right in this area here, I would be comfortable taking another buy position to continue the uptrend here. So this is a Fibonacci retracement level here. So yeah, we came up. Now we've been coming down. So we're breaking below the 61.8. We come down to the 50%. But look, we tap down and this thing might close above, right? So remember, there's 28 minutes left on this candle. This candle can flip right back up and close above this level. So this could just be a wick below, and we'll definitely respect that level and close back above. And then again, I'll be comfortable taking my buys up around that 2946, 2947 range. Take buys up if we close. If this thing can pull up and close above, then we can take another entry to the upside. For those who are looking to, continue trading tonight, that's what I would say. Either wait for this pullback to 29.43 or wait for a closure above 29.46 or 29.47, right above this level here. We got a closure there in the next 28 minutes, then that could be your entry there. That's how we'll play that. I'm probably gonna make that play, but I'll probably have that on my signals platform. And yeah, so gang, that's all I got for tonight. Unfortunately, we took a loss, 43 pips. It happens, right? It's part of the game. But again, just keep an eye on this level here. 50% retracement on the Fibonacci's right around that 2943, 2942, more or less, right? Wait for that gold to push down to that level, and then you can potentially take guys back up and yeah, take it up to new all-time highs. Gang, thank you very much for tuning in. I appreciate you guys. Markel, thanks for your questions. Greatly appreciated. Hope I was able to help. And yeah, gang, everybody have a great night. And hopefully we'll be back tomorrow, right? Back tomorrow. And yeah, for my Signal platform members, right? We'll be trading the New York session tomorrow. And yeah, stay tuned for any signals, any updates. Everybody have a fantastic night, a blessed night. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. All right? Peace out.
Horas de amor eterno, tú cuando hablo, tú cuando sueño.